Hey guys, it's PK here at FIFA-matic. Just firing up FIFA 14, the demo for the first time. Just installed it a few hours ago. And of course I'm super eager to play. At the same time, you know, with FIFA 12, FIFA 13, every time the demo came out, I played it and I was always disappointed, always kind of frustrated. You know, for various reasons. But I edited together some footage here of the actual gameplay from last night, my first FIFA 14 experience, and I'm just going to give a little bit of commentary as it goes on, just to give my initial thoughts on FIFA 14. I'm curious what you guys think as well. Feel free to leave comments down below. In fact, I encourage it. I'm really curious what other people are thinking about it. Right off the bat, the design and typography, I'm not really a fan of the new typography. They have ditched Helvetica and gone with this quirky, weird typeface. But anyway, on to the gameplay. So my initial thoughts were the game is slower. I thought in general it's a little weird the way the players move and run. It's almost like they're laboring. Oh, you see me score the header goal there with Mkhitaryan, which I can't pronounce his name, but anyway, that's one positive that I would say about FIFA 14 that I experienced is I thought the heading, they've done a pretty good job of it. You can see there like how he kind of snaps his neck, and really it's very realistic motion with the headers. And that was one thing consistently I felt in playing, that I like the updates to the header. I mean, it's a little subtle detail, but I think it feels really realistic in a really good way. Here's a little flick move I had with Royce in the corner. He beats the guy, and then instead of exploding down the wing, he just, it's like an awkward moment there, and I was just like, what? So I was not a fan of all these like awkward movements of the players, and just like a lot of the players just seem to have trouble running like smoothly. I understand that EA is going for realism and trying to slow the pace down so it doesn't feel so gamey, but I don't know. And one thing that I'll comment on kind of as things go here is the specific instance of stopping and changing direction I found was very just arduous, just clunky to just stop and turn. It was really frustrating. You know, I'd like to think that as each new version of FIFA comes out, that the play is getting smoother and it's kind of not necessarily easier, but just kind of more fluid. But I felt like, and I don't know with FIFA 14, but I feel like my initial frustration and concern with it is just when you change directions. I'll try to give some examples here. I think here I'm just kind of dribbling around and getting a feel for it, but let's see here. Oh, this was, if you look at the defenders, that was kind of some poor AI there. I mean, granted, I'm playing against a computer, but whatever. But watch, like I just took the ball and took a step forward and shot it, and look at the defender. They're just standing there. Like, look at that. The one defender just moves out of the way. So I thought it was really just kind of poor AI. You know, I play Pro Clubs mode a lot, and I'm really hoping they make the CPU players smarter. But to me, that looks like a precursor of, again, just like really unintelligent CPU players, which is not good. By the way, this is me playing PSG. But notice there how I stopped on a dime and my player is just like, looks like he's falling down. I mean, I understand that's the thing they're going for with like this whole like realistic motion of slipping a little bit, but it seems like it's every time you change direction, your guy slips a little bit. I think I might do it here too. See how we struggled there to turn? And then, oh god, I mean, the shooting feels a little bit different in FIFA 14. Right there, that would have been a decent shot on goal in FIFA 13, but obviously that was pathetic in FIFA 14. So I guess I'm going to have to figure out the new pressure on the shots to take. Let's see if we have some more examples here of the decent dribble. A little motion there. See how like he's trapped the ball and his arms are flailing? Like, oh my god, I trapped the ball. Like, I'm struggling. It's really annoying. It's really, I mean, it's like every time a player gets the ball to trap the ball, it's like they're physically having some kind of convulsion. And that was, what was that? Dribble touch. I don't know what that was. Beats a guy and then he just dribbles the ball way in front. Like, I didn't tap the left stick, so I really should have kept the dribble closer. Like, just, you see how he's like struggling to just move his body in a round, fluid way. I just feel like I'm really worried about that with FIFA 14. Like, I just feel like they've made it so clunky for the players to move. I'm really concerned about that. My concern with FIFA 13, when it first started, was they introduced first touch, and there were all these like weird bouncy, you know, the ball just hits the player and just bounces off him in a weird way, and that was really annoying. I mean, obviously we got used to it. And, oh, there's my shot from way out there. Funny thing is, like, I didn't take very many shots. I mean, the games are pretty short, 3-minute halves, but I almost felt like every shot I was taking was like going in, like every decent shot. So that's cool, I guess. You know, if, this is the new shooting stuff that they're talking about. But you know, that's good. There I am with my next win versus PSG. I seem to only win 1-0. I guess we're going time for barely one goal. The short halves in the demo. But oh yeah, so this ending sequence after every game, the players come and clapping like that, like this is like straight out of FIFA 13. It's literally like the same movements and expressions. I'm like, come on, like, can't we get something new? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it just feels like they just slapped some new stuff on in some ways on FIFA 13, but you know, I feel like we'd be so much. We should be so much more excited to play a new version of FIFA. I feel like, and you know, like, oh, like cool sweeping stadium motions, and I'd love to see like the fans outside of the stadium like lining up to get in, and just like crazy, like all that drama of like football. I don't know. It just feels like they're taking baby steps, or they introduce some new thing like first touch, or this, to me, the annoying thing I feel like they've added in now is this whole like stop, change direction, struggle, which to me is not a plus at all. It sucks. But we'll see. Oh, I scored. Of course, against the Red Bulls, scored early. But what is that dude doing on the Red Bulls? Just standing there. It's like, come on. Oh, this is an example here. Look, the struggles of dribbling. Like, look, I'm trying to switch direction, turn back this way. It's like my guy is stuck in quicksand. He can't do a smooth like movement left to right or back. Like, very frustrating. And I'm dribbling a little bit more here than I usually do, but I'm just trying to get a feel for the dribbling, and I don't know. It's just, look at that guy. He's struggling. Look at him. He's like, ugh, left, ugh, go back the other way, ugh. Terrible. I mean, I know it's the Red Bulls, but a human being can turn their body. I mean, these are like professional athletes. They should be able to like move pretty fluidly. I don't care if you're not a top-notch player. Like, you should be able to move left, right, change direction. It's not like crazy. Oh, here comes my outside shot again. Bender. Unexpected. Sven Bender. But you can kind of see, like, he's all awkward the way he dribbles up to it. I mean, the shot was good, but, like, his whole movement, dribbling with the ball, just seems kind of awkward. Yeah, I got fouled bad there. Got the advantage. Oh, like, right there. I was holding L2. Perfect opportunity for Lewandowski, of all people, to do, like, a bicycle right there. And instead, he struggled and dropped the ball down and did an awkward turnaround shot. It's just like, come on, man. Let's see some exciting movements and stuff. So, one thing I will say, like, they added this now where they have the replays, but they have the info in the little corner there. I like that little detail. So you can kind of see what moment in the game it happened and the score changed and all that stuff. So that's a nice little design detail update. I'll give it to him for that. I'm trying to be a little equal here about the stuff I do like too, not just complain the whole time about stuff I don't like. Anyway, that was my initial FIFA 14 experience. Again, leave a comment down below, share the video responses. I'm curious to see what you guys think of the FIFA 14 demo and whether you're looking forward to FIFA 14. I mean, we're probably all going to get it anyways, but I don't know. I always hear good things about PES, and I've heard good things about PES 14. Maybe I'll install the demo and try that as well, just for kicks. No pun intended. Anyway, see you guys later. That's all for now.